One of the big questions with the Grenfell Tower fire is how do you go from a fire that is room and contents right here to a fire that is literally the entire structure in a solidly concrete structure? It all comes back to this photograph right here. This is the Grenfell Tower after the refurbishment had been done in 2016. All of this right here is the cladding. Okay, so in explaining how this works, you have to understand this is your fire right here, this little red squiggle right here. This is the exterior of the building right here. This black line, this is the exterior of the building. This blue line right here is the insulation. This black line right here is the aluminum. This is the polyethylene core. This is the aluminum. I've drawn it very big to exaggerate so you can see it better. So you have your fire coming out your window right here. It's coming up and it's going to get into this gap right here. Now, the thing with fires is that as they burn up, they create a low pressure down here, right? That's an L. It's backwards because I'm using the front camera. So you create a low pressure right here. So airflow is automatically going to flow in all directions into this low area to replace, because it's coming from a high pressure over here and over here and over here. It's going to flow into that area. So as it flows, it's going to push this fire up this direction, right? Well, you have your insulation here. So this is going to prevent the fire from losing any energy into the building because it's insulation, right? It's supposed to prevent things from going through it. So it's going to prevent the heat from going here. So all of your heat's going to be radiating right along this aluminum panel right here. And it's going to be pushed up quickly because this is going to be sucked in and it's going to fuel that fire up the side of the building. So as this aluminum melts, this polyethylene core is going to start to burn. And the hotter and faster this fire burns, the more air is going to be sucked in behind this cladding as it burns up. And this heat's going to go up between the gaps significantly faster. So this is going to be all of your heat going up here. It's going to preheat the aluminum cladding that's higher up the building, allowing it, once the actual fire gets that high, to ignite significantly faster. So once the fire got to this point, just outside the flat, as it's starting to burn, you can see the melting of the polyethylene falling down. You can see it up in the cladding here. The fire department had lost this building. There was no possible way that they were going to prevent this fire from spreading up the side of the building any farther than the roof. The only chance they had to not make this a catastrophe was for someone to be able to recognize, we've lost this building, evacuate everyone as fast as possible. But unfortunately, that's not what happened.